It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we are going to install a new home Illuminator outdoor light at the back of the house. It's GFI protected. I'll tell you why I need one. We just bought a Nordic hot tub. It's one of the smallest hot tubs you can buy. You know, I can do without having a hot tub or a pool or something like that, but my family likes it, so I thought, you know what, for years I've been saying I should make a hot tub and make a cedar hot tub. But with a little bit of a reality check, there's no way I am going to have time to make a hot tub. I thought, you know what, we should get a at least a used hot tub, and so the family can enjoy it. My family really love hot tubs and pools and all that, and they really enjoy that. So I thought, you know what, we really can't go anywhere to enjoy those things, so maybe it's worth getting a hot tub for the back deck. So we did. But as soon as I got the hot tub, it's only a 110 plug, but I didn't have enough plugs to plug it into. So for the last little bit, I've been running a cord into the garage, which isn't ideal because winter's coming and I need to be able to shut the door. So we talked to an electrician, and it was going to cost a lot of money to actually run a plug out here. So then I thought, you know what, I am going to look online because there's a strategically placed light out there that if there was an outlet on it, I'd be able to use it. So I looked online on Amazon, and they actually did have an outdoor light that has a GFI protected plug. So that's what we're going to install today, and hopefully it goes without a hitch. So let's go. What we got was a Nordic 110 Sport hot tub. It's the smallest one they make, but man, I was super happy with it. You know, we haven't had a hot tub. We've never had a hot tub before, and I was kind of worried it was going to be a lot of maintenance, but it really isn't. It's pretty good. So there you go. So that's what it looks like. It looks pretty good. And there is your GFI plug. It's actually made of nice aluminum. It seems pretty decent quality. This is what I've been doing. I ran a cord outside my garage door, and I can't shut it, and then running the hot tub. So this is the light we're going to switch out for the GFI one. I'm going to turn the power off. There we go. First thing we did was make sure the power is off. Then we removed the morettes. Then we removed the old bracket. Because this thing is ground fault, I kind of want to make sure that it's sealed really well so it doesn't kick off, you know, in a real rainstorm or something that gets underneath the eave of the house. Okay, so there you go. There's the old one. You get your little package of screws and morettes. Remove this bracket out of the light. Okay, so now that bracket goes right here. You do have to remember that I am not an electrician, and if there's any question about your abilities, you really should get an electrician to install this thing. I'm just kind of taking you along, and you can see how well the thing works. The light looks pretty decent anyways. Okay, so that's tight. So now there is a little adjuster, so you loosen this screw and you move this straight up, and then you tighten it. We're gonna hook up the black wires. Hook up the white wires. And then we tighten up the ground. I'm gonna fish the wires in the box. Fish this in here. There's a little rubber washer. And the nut. Let's see if the light comes on. That's the first step. Okay, that's good. So now we're gonna plug in the hot tub. So the Nordic hot tub has a ground fault plug built into it. I've heard that if you have a ground fault plug and you have a ground fault is plugged into, sometimes it'll give a hard time. I'm just gonna plug it in, see how it does. If I have a problem with it, I might end up having to change the plug because the light is ground fault protected anyways, but I'd prefer to keep the original plug on if I could. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in. Fits nice there. I'm gonna have to silicone the light a little more. It'll keep it a little more steady. It does kind of wiggle a little bit, but if I get it all siliconed in, it'll keep it from moving. I'm gonna flip this up. Let's see. There you go, it works. We got the hot tub a couple months ago and I knew nothing about hot tubs, but it's actually really not that hard to take care of. So there you go, we got the light installed, it's all plugged in, up and running. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, make sure that it doesn't click off or anything, but it's looking promising for sure. You know what, hot tubs go for very cheap on Kijiji and Marketplace because not everyone wants to buy them, move them. They're a kind of a pain to move around. So if you look around, you can save tons of money. This guy spent probably $6,000 to $7,000 on this Nordic hot tub, and I got it for a fraction of that. So you know what, hot tubs are luxuries, but they're way cheaper than pools, and just adds a little bit to the homestead. You know, you got to live a little bit too. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good